Okay, today has been absolutely insane, but while I was going live on my show today over on YouTube, the news just had come in that Judge Lyman had struck down the motion to basically dismiss both letters from Bryan Freedman. The letter yesterday involving Taylor Swift kind of like bringing this up, and then the letter today with a signed affidavit saying the details about the February 14th voicemail, etc. Okay. This was like a blow, right? This is a blow to all of the people that are like, OMG, including myself at first. But you have to remember, and this is going to calm you guys down, okay? You have to remember two things. Number one, all we really need is the subpoena. All Bryan Freedman is really looking for is the subpoena. All he needs is the proof of this letter going back and forth between Michael Gottlieb, that's Blake Lively's attorneys, and Venable, which is Taylor Swift's attorney, saying like, was this communication real? That basically Michael Gottlieb is threatening Taylor Swift to write this letter and of support and delete text, et cetera, et cetera. And did they respond and say like, no, you're trying to extort my client? No. So that is what the subpoena is. The letters were struck down from Judge Lyman because of a reason. And it's not because they are not legit. It's not because they are fake or lies, which the pro Blake Lively people will spin it as. It's because of this and this only. And I'm going to show you guys a tweet or an X thread from a lawyer, Leanne, who I've had on my show before, who I trust, and she really spends her time diving deep into this case. Hold on, let me put it up here. Why Wayfair's letters about Venable were stricken from the docket. She says, listen very carefully. She's British. I shall say this only once. Should I do it in a British accent? I've been answering this question for about 5 hours. So the letters were stricken because the subpoena, and this is important, is being dealt with in a different court and by a different judge. Venable, you guys, is not in New York. Venable is in DC. Taylor Swift's attorneys is not in DC. Judge Lyman is only handling New York City. Sorry, Venables is in DC and not in New York City. And Judge Lyman is only in New York City. So it's not within his jurisdiction. The issue is not for Judge Lyman to sort out. It is for Judge Leon in DC to consider. Lively shouldn't have written her courtesy letter. It was a PR play for Lively, not Freedman. Freedman responded to counter their narrative and probably use the opportunity to win back the PR war and get information out to us, which he did. It doesn't mean anything that he's saying is false. It just means that he wanted us to all know exactly who we're dealing with here. Snaky Lively. If Freedman gets this evidence of Lively asking for text to be deleted and threatening Taylor Swift, then the matter will come back to before Judge Lyman and he will deal with it at that point. And harshly is my guess. Right now, the evidence is still to be obtained, and that is taking place in DC still. So it's not his problem to solve. She continues that it's not a win for Wayfair and it's not a win for Lively. It's not a win for either. It's not a loss for either. It's just basically Judge Lyman saying, get this out of my court. It's not under my jurisdiction. So everyone calm down. Freedman knows what he's doing. Have faith.